All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Masterson, and I am the CEO and owner and founder of MTT Master Trade Tools. We have developed an algorithmic auto trader that connects to your already pre existing Alpaca API or Alpaca trade account and finds, monitors, buys, sells, and sends monthly and weekly reports to you. Um, I have implemented a couple new features, and that is one of the things that we are going to go over in this live stream. As you can see on the screen here, we have one account with $30,000 and we have another account with $1,000. This is just to demonstrate that the auto trader can be used for day trading accounts as well as those that are not day trading accounts. And for those that are not familiar with what a day trading account is, a day trading account is an account that has had a previous day's equity of at least $25,000. And what this does is this allows the trader to buy and sell positions the same day. Now, as a non-day trader, you are allowed to do this 3 times within a 5-day rolling period. Uh, but if you are a day trader and your account has been flagged as a day trading account, then you are allowed to do this unlimited times. If that account drops below the $25,000 equity for the previous day, then you will no longer be able to day trade. A lot of people are wondering, were wondering when I was doing my streams before about how $30,000, yeah, we don't have $30,000 to put into our trade account, but what about maybe $500, even $20? Keep in mind that the amount that you put into your account is going to determine what positions will be eligible for you to purchase whenever the recommender runs. So we have been running the recommender now for probably about 24 minutes. And we have a couple positions that it has recognized as good positions to get into this morning. So far, we have Expedia, which I will pull up here. Oops. And as you can see, we have already added a stop loss point and where we're going to buy in. And then we'll be doing a 2-to-1 risk reward. We have two take profit points. We have our 2% take profit point, and then we have our 3% take profit point. We are currently cashing out at our 2%, and we are not utilizing the 3%, the 3-to-1 ratio risk reward points, the 3% profit point, but that is something that we will be implementing in the future. Currently, I'm just trying to work out the logistics on how we can do that without affecting the already pre-existing strategy or without affecting any of the functionality of the application currently. So the newest feature that I have implemented into this application is, like I said, it is a take profit 1 point, a take profit 2 point, and a dead stop point. For those that are familiar with the application, it already has what is called a stop loss, or what I like to call it is a generative trailing stop loss, because what happens is once that position hits or goes above the purchase price, that stop loss is initiated, or the trailing stop loss is initiated. But the issue we were running into previously is if that price drops below the purchase price again, that stop loss disappears. However, if that price is up in this area and the price drops and that trailing stop loss is in this area as well, then the position will sell out. Um, this was very risky because of the fact that if that generative stop loss disappears, then it no longer exists and it will just continue to go down if that is the trend of the market. Um, with no stop out point. But we have initiated the dead stop because this is there 100% of the time. And during the trade day, if the price drops below the dead stop, it will sell out no matter what. The trailing stop loss is still initiated, but we have changed this to initiate or generate when it hits the risk reward point. So if the 2% risk reward is hit, or the 2-to-1 risk reward is hit, then that generative stop loss is going to generate at the 2% point. Then, as the price increases, it will go ahead and trail the price action. But if it drops below that, it will sell out. So there is a chance we could get a little less than our 2-to-1 risk reward, but it wouldn't be much. So looking at the positions that the recommender has found this morning, one of those is, well, looks like this is one of the ones that's found earlier. One of those is DraftKings, and this has been on our radar for probably the past week. And as you can see, it looks like it's going, well, this isn't obviously a purchase yet, but what I'm thinking is going to happen is it's going to purchase at this point. It's going to create the stop loss or the dead stop at this point, and then it's going to create our take profit point at the 2% mark. The recommender, like I said, the newest feature is not only did I add that, but what happens is during the purchasing of the position, it will automatically set those points up. And then when you look at the charts, which we will show you after it purchases a position, um, pending any kind of website issues this morning, if that occurs. We were having some issues last week, but I believe I got all those bugs fixed out or worked out. Um, you will notice that on the charts, it will have a dead stop, it will have the profit 1 point, and it will have the profit 2 point, as well as the price of the position. So I am pretty proud of what I have built so far. I'm extremely proud, actually, of what I've built so far, and I can't wait to show you. So it looks like it's found Elf, it's found Uber. Uber is another one we need to add on here. This is just TradingView that I use currently because I'm not able to see any charts on the website because we don't have any positions currently. So there's Uber. We got a nice engulfing bullish candle right here, and we are followed by another bullish candle. The RSI is generating higher lows, so that is good. Doesn't look like there's any kind of reversal that's going to be occurring yet. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Looks like we have headlines, sector update, tech stocks gain pre-bell Monday. Uber Technologies to launch 1.2 billion convertible senior notes offering. Okay, slips on 1.2 billion convertible notes deal. Looks like the pre-market was right here, and the current price is 54.44, which is $1.24 more than pre-market. So setting up our buy point is what we will do here. This is probably going to be a buy point around here. We'll adjust this. That's the buy point. This is where we want our dead stop. It's going to be about right there. And then we'll add our long position at our buy points. Prop this up to, there's our dead stop. And then our 2% is going to be right there. So if everything goes correctly, when it purchases this position, that should have its take profit point at $57.41 and the dead stop at $53 and our purchase at $54.44. We don't have any, it's not open yet. Okay, we have about 19 minutes. And we trade the day charts. We do not trade the 15-minute charts, the 1-minute charts, or anything like that. There's too much noise on those charts. And you get a better understanding of where the market is going by the day charts. We also have our upward trend on our 200, our 20, and our 50. Looks like we found another one. Shopify, I believe, is the one here. Yep, Shopify. Here we go. We have our bullish engulfing candle. Looks like buy point's going to be about right there. We'll probably set our buy point, which we can come back in and adjust. And it looks like roughly I'll just leave it. Hard to do this with your fingers. Okay, so roughly the take profit point is going to be $72.03 per share. Post or pre-market, it's at 68.35. The buy point is going to be around 68.34, and the dead stop is going to be at 66.49. All right, so going back to these accounts, like I was saying, pull up my chat here. So going back to these accounts, like I was saying, one is $1,000 account, the other one is a $30,000 account. $30,000 account. The $1,000 account, as I said, is not a day trading account. So when we hit the 3 day trades in a 5-day rolling period, it will no longer be able to buy a position and sell the same position the same day. This application, however, does not go by positions. It really goes by transactions because this allows us to purchase multiple transactions within a position symbol. So you can purchase it at multiple prices, different prices. But even though we have multiple transactions within a particular symbol, it's still considered a day trade if we buy that symbol one day, that same day, and then sell it the same day, whether it's the same transaction or a different transaction in that symbol, which you'll see whenever I show you what the all transactions page looks like after a market opens. So let's go ahead and auto refresh. Oops, that's not the right one. There we go. We'll do an auto refresh for every minute because that is the interval that we are running at. So this is another great thing that I can show you here. So when you sign up for an account with this application or on our website, you will, after you create your account, you will log in and you will see this. It says new customers, please complete the initial following setup. And it's got instructions on how to set up a free Alpaca trade account. It gives you the link you can click on. It tells you how to disable shortening or shorting because we don't short. We only go long on positions currently. Maybe we could add something like that later. But currently it's just going long, which means buying and holding, expecting the position to go up. Shorting is when you sell a position but don't have that position and then it goes down, you want it to go down, and then you buy out your negative holdings of that position. Uh, it's interesting. So but we don't do shorting. So then it tells you, gives you the option that you can trade with real money or you can trade with a paper account to show you that this is going to work for you before you decide to actually put real money into your Alpaca account. Now, keep in mind, we do not have any control over the money that you put into your account. We don't deposit into your account. We don't take away from your account. The only thing this application does is it finds, buys, sells, and that's it. As far as it's concerning your Alpaca trade account, that is something that you set up. We are not a financial institution. We are a software as a service. So basically, we are just kind of like a application plugin to your Alpaca account that will allow you to basically just set it and forget it. But if you decide that you want to do manual trading on your Alpaca trade platform, that is fine as well. However, the application will not monitor those positions, which is best if you're wanting to manually trade because then you'll decide when you want to sell and the application doesn't do it for you. It will only sell out the positions that the application has purchased for you. Tells you how you can set up a paper account. Tells you where to get your keys. And then all you do is put in your API key ID, your secret ID, your Alpaca endpoint, your Master Trade Tools username, and then hit submit. We do not see this information. This information goes directly to AWS and it is held in the secret repository. So the application pulls the information from that repository. It is not something that we see. And it is encrypted before it's sent to the repository, so you don't have to worry about anybody stealing your information. All right, so we go to our daily balances page. There we go. This one we're probably gonna have to log back in. Yep. Oops, that's the wrong one. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna copy a password here. Display capture. There we go. All right. All right, so we're back in on that one. And this one. And we're back in on that one. All right, so once the market opens and we start purchasing positions, the equity chart will populate. The position value change chart will populate. All these charts will populate. It will create a balance entry, as you'll see down here. And our open positions will show up right here. This is a new feature that I added as well, which tells you how many have already been closed today only. And this one means that it is closed for loss, and this one means it's closed for a profit. So that way you can kind of get an estimation of, you can quickly estimate what your risk reward payoffs are. Like which one's paying off more? Or have you actually been making more or have you been losing more? All right, let's see if we have any new positions. Shopify, IoT. All right, so it looks like we have our bullish engulfing candle. So the reason I choose to put this below the bullish engulfing candle is because that is a good indication of the trend change. That there is possibly going to be a reversal is what I'm saying. In this case, it's making higher lows, so it doesn't look like there's going to be a reversal yet. All right, so it looks like our closeout on this for take profit position or take profit price would be $29.69 a share, Pre-market, it was at 27.11. Currently, the purchase was or going to be around 26.88, and our dead stop is at 25.80. Moving on, we have Ferguson Group, which looks like we've already added. That's ELF. Ferguson Group, looks like we've already added this in here. It's had a really nice bullish engulfing candle the previous day. Looks like on Friday. And then our take profit points at the 2-to-1 is going to be 174.33. Pre-market, it was at 165.37. It has gone up to 166.48. So, and our dead stop is at 162.47. 5 minutes before the market bell. Looking at the RSI. Where's my RSI? Looks like I've already got. Where did that go? Oh, I think it's because, yeah, I know why. It's because I did this. Huh. Wonder why my RSI isn't showing. It's showing on the others. Well, it was. Four. All right. Well, it'll be all right. We don't use TradingView during the day. Like I said, I'm only using it because we don't have any positions yet. Okay, so Ferguson Group was one. Now Spotify looks like another one we purchased, or we're going to purchase. Spotify, there we go. We got our nice bullish engulfing candle. We have our following bullish candle. So creating our order points. Got it right there. Our buy price has gone down since pre-market. Okay, so on Spotify, it looks like our take profit point is going to be 187.36. Our pre-market started at 176.50. It is currently at 176.05, so it's gone down a little bit. And our dead stop is at 170.39. Next up, we have RCL. Looks like it's found quite a few this morning. Royal Caribbean. There's our nice bullish engulfing candle. A little bit of separation between that and the following bullish candle. It's going to give us a little bit of room and more profits, but with a higher chance of it maybe getting stopped out. Okay, so it looks like we are at the market bell. We'll finish here. RCL. Okay. Moving on, we have net. This has been on, yep, as you can see, it's already been on our radar for a little bit. This is not going to be that. Price is going to be right here. There's our 3% profit points. Take that down. There's our 2. All right. We don't have any positions yet, even though the market opened. We're waiting on the requester to finish. But you'll see that we have our balance entry down here that is created. Same with this one. Yeah. Not only that, but we also have our investor financials, which has a nice transaction ledger for you to keep track of for tax purposes. Shows your withdrawals, shows your deposits, and your profits. Open positions, we don't have any yet. Daily balances. Back to the daily balances. Okay. Just waiting for the requester to finish up. Looks like it's taking a little bit longer than it normally does. Okay. Requester. Started at 9:04 for the New York Stock Exchange. Started at 8:24 for the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at when it started for the New York Stock Exchange before. 10:29 and ended 10:53. So 36 minutes. So we can expect it to be finished around 9:40. Got about 6 minutes. And while we're waiting for this, I'm going to go grab some coffee. Nobody's here, but I will say welcome anyways. All right. I would have liked to have gotten the requester to finish before market open, but we can change that next time. Update the timing on it. All right, we got about 3 minutes, I bet, but before it's finished. While we're waiting, we can see how these are doing. This one's dropped a little bit. So that's good. We could actually possibly get in at a little bit of a lower price. All right, that one's gone up. That one's dropped. That one's dropped. So that's good. We could definitely get in at a lower price. That one's dropped. That one's gone up. That one's gone up. That one's dropped. That one's gone up quite a bit. Royal Caribbean. It's fluctuating around the normal, the same point. All right, so the requester, just so you know, also does a request once in the morning before the market open. And then it also does it around 10 or 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to find out how things have changed since the market open to the point where things are starting to settle down. And it will do another purchase. While we're waiting, let's see how my users are doing here. Wow. He's doing really good. Hmm, that's odd. He should be doing better than that. Let's check on the profits. Let's see if any of his positions have closed out. Not yet. All right, looks like it is finished. Purchasing DraftKings, Elf, Shopify, IoT, Ferguson, Spotify, RCL, Net, and CRM. What? Okay. Oh. So it purchased for them. Hmm, that makes sense. No, it. Okay, yeah, it's fine. That's weird. Whoops. Been good so far. Yeah. Why is it not showing on here? Oh, I know why. Because we've sent it in after 12 o'clock. So I just need to update this. Oh, come on. All right, open positions. We're good. Let's go ahead and run this, find out why. No, 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 no. Okay, so positions are coming in. Huh, that's why. I think it has something to do with the fact that I was trying to add sound to this the other day, and I think I messed up one of my scripts. Because I don't see it picking up the orders. What? Oh, it's a method, David. Okay, so it's got orders. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. It was just the order of the variables. It was out of place. All right, there we go. Now we should be seeing them pop up. All right, so now that we did that, we can do this. There we go. So as you can see, we've got positions. And we've also got our TP1, TP2, and dead stop. And now if we click on this, our TP1, TP2, dead stop are still there, but the fact that we only have one day, it's not really going to show. Come on. And there's all of our positions. There's our equity. There we go. All right, so now that we got that worked out, so this purchase DraftKings currently at 30. Oh, there we go. We can see our TP1, we can see our TP2 or purchase price per share, which is right here. So we're right at it. And then IoT, looks like all of them are doing pretty good. So yeah, you'll be able to see the charts better tomorrow, but you really, I could add minute by minute information on it, but then I would have to get that data and store it. So, and I don't want to be making API calls every minute for that much data if I decided not to store it, which that would be pointless. All right, so until tomorrow, we'll leave this running and we'll see how we do uh, at the end of the day. So until then, this is David Masterson with Master Trade Tools Incorporated. Happy trading. Whoops, hold on. There you go. So now you can see the charts. I'll let you see them here. Got that. Oh, come on. That's all of our transactions. All of our transactions, daily balances. So there we go. We'll see how we do at the end of the day. Talk to you tomorrow.